mama's an old housemaker, and not old. Don't get me wrong, ladies. Don't tell my mother I said that. If this is recorded, I deny it. Okay? I went. Oh, recorded. Anyways, Dad was a Marine Corps drill instructor from the old days. So that tells you any kind of upbringing I had. It was a yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am. We're going to church in the morning, don't say out, yes sir. Type deal. He was a song leader. I know about every song that comes out of him. That's just how I was raised. Every revival, every time you go to anything to do with church, we did. Well, guess what? Behind their back, I wasn't such a good little angel. They say, don't go swimming in the river. That's where me and my buddies went off to do the weekend. Very dangerous. I understand that now as I'm a parent of 6 boys. Just really scares me a lot. I know what I do. Stay out of the clubs, son. Don't you go to clubs. Guess what? Friday and Saturday evenings, I'd play football. I played every sport there was. Mr. Walk high, watch your mouth. Don't cuss around anyone. I don't cuss. Well, guess what Alan did? He's out there inventing words because I was raised against it my whole life. Was I rebellious? Not on purpose, but it was there. I hate to say it, but I was. Drinking? Well, we're not going to go there. I went to Senior Austin State University. Cool. You're not going there for education, you don't know. I went for the wrong reasons. Excuse me. But my friends all looked up to me. I don't know why, but I would always have a good rapport with everyone. I could speak. I mean, I'm telling you, I could talk to anyone. I could make friends with anyone. I'll probably get to know all of you before the night's over. And, you know, I always knew who God was. I knew what was happening. I had God in my life, so I thought. Never count God in my life. Never will. There you go. And anyways, I'm starting to ramble on a little bit, but I'll get into it. Got married, quit Stephen F. Austin, decided I'm getting too wild up here. I'm an hour and a half from the house, no one knows what I'm doing. Whew, I've had some, I can't say good times because I look back on them now, it was not good times. Spent a lot of money on nothing. Never did the drug scene, can't say I did that. I knew my dad, once again, was Marine Corps drill instructor. I knew what would happen. Even I was an hour and a half away, he would know what's going on. Went to church up there while I was there 2 years, or right at 2 years. I think I went to church 2 times. Just because my mom would say, Alan, have you found a church? Yes, ma'am. Put a little guilt trip on me, I would go find a church that Sunday, sit there, go out Saturday night, go Sunday morning. Okay, Mom, yeah, I went. It's not the way to do it. Anyways, quit Stephen F. Austin because I was getting too wild. Figured I had a girlfriend at the time. Said, hey, this is the thing to do. I need to go get married. So I quit Stephen F. Austin, went home, got a construction job all the way back to Everdale. Said, hey, I'm going to work construction. My brother said, come on, let's go to work. I'll get you a job. Well, we did. Well, it was a mistake. Started making really good money working construction. 22 years old, more money I knew what to do with. Guess what? I do. I'm married. I started having children. Things go awry. We go crazy. We find the clubs again. We go to, we still go to church. But guess what? If Satan reached over and pulling me. Alan, come on. Remember what you used to do? Let's go out. Let's go dancing. Oh, I love to dance. Used to love to dance. Couldn't dance now to save my life. I thought I could dance. Because all that other stuff I had going on, I thought I could dance. But still went to church. But at the same time, my sister was calling me. Mama's worried about you. Mama's praying for you. Mama's always been praying for me. Yeah, I tell my sister, baby, yeah, I know this. She's a good woman. I love her. She's my mother. Alan, she's really praying for you. Next time my buddies called, said, hey, we're all going out. Let's go. Tell the wife, let's go. Get a babysitter. Let's go out. She says, I'm getting dressed. I'm thinking, what am I doing? Why do I want to go out? Why do I want to go out and dance? Why do I want to go have that beer? Why do I want to do this? Something's telling me don't do this. What's wrong with you? Well, one thing led to another. Off I'd go. This went on up till I was about 37, 38 years old. Had a good job. Was a machinist at a local construction company. One day I went into work. I said, man, I don't feel good, Frank. My co-worker, Frank, I don't feel good. He said, Alan, you don't look too good. I said, I just don't know. My arm's hurting over here. Kind of down in my side. Stomach hurting. He said, you better go on the doctor. I said, nah. I'm 38 years old, in the best shape of my life. I'm exercising. I pretty much quit going out to the bars. You know, I still go, but not as much as I did. But I thought I had everything. Go to church when I wanted to. Tithe when I want to. That's what the Bible says, right? You get tenth whenever you want to. Well, I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. Good Lord got my attention. Frank said, Alan, you better go to the doctor. So when we were putting two diets together, he screwed her. Well, that arm, I just couldn't hardly work. I said, something was happening, I don't know what. So I told Frank, I said, I'm going to the doctor. There's a hospital about 2 miles away. I'm going to drive myself to the hospital. By the time I got to the hospital, I pulled up front of the door, driving one hand, the stick shift. Well, I couldn't hardly move my left arm. I was hurting so bad. And I pulled up in there, parked out in front of the door, because I just knew something was really going on. The whole time I was like, God, help me out here. What's going on? Funny how when you find God when you're in a time of distress, right? Well, I walked up to the door. The lady met me at the door with a wheelchair. They saw me coming. They said, something's wrong. Get in this chair. They said, where are you hurting? I said, my left arm, and I'm hurting. I'm thirsty. I got a headache. Straight into the dirt, and I went, laid back. Next thing I know, they're popping a pill in my mouth, saying, hold this under your tongue. What is it? It's nitroglycerin. I'm thinking Daffy Duck here. I'm fixing to blow up here. Cartoon. I really did. I'm not lying. So, get in there. They start running things all over me and this, that, and the other. Put me on EKG and ECU and TSI, whatever it's called. All sorts of initials. It meant they run a stress test on me. I had 98% blockage in one of my arteries. So where did this come from? This I'm 38 years old. I mean, I'm a big old boy back then. And sure enough, you got the doctor come in, showed me the x-rays. One of my best buddies was a anesthesiologist. And he was in there with him. He said, Alan, if you don't mind, I'll go in there with you while we put this in. And I said, Conley, I want you to do this. I want you to do that. He said, if I'm going to die, I want you to be the one to kill me. That way I can blame you, looking down on you. You did it. I'll take care of you later. Well, got in there, and the pastors from my church, they always came and saw me. They came and saw me a few times. I was there about 5 days. He says, Alan, I'll be back today to surgery. I said, okay, thank you, Brother Lamb. I appreciate it. Well, as they was pushing me in, they gave me that little drug there that had me loosen me up so I didn't care about much before they put me to sleep. And as I was going in that double set of doors, cold, you know, in that operating room, cold, somebody reached up and grabbed me by the foot, and I thought they'd done forgot about me. They weren't coming, so I didn't care really. I was in another world. I looked up, and it was my dad's preacher from the church my dad went to, and my preacher, Brother Lamb. And they asked the doctor, you mind if we pray with him? We're sorry we're late. We rode together. Sure. The doctor was there and said, you go right ahead. Those two men prayed over me and touched me. Thank you, Pastor. I appreciate it. Well, went in, they gave me my knockout juice, and I woke up. Conley was shaking it. He said, Alan, get up. I said, no, I couldn't get up. You know, I'm jogging. Went on there a little bit, and he said, Alan, get up. They started giving me water, they said crackers, set me up. And they said they were going through my groin area. I reached down, and sure enough, there was a hole in there, had a little knot in it. And I said, well, is it good? And he said, hey, who were those people coming in? I said, it's my preacher, and that's my dad's preacher. I do remember, I'm getting my snap back. Conley said, you better thank those guys. They saved your life. How could they save my life, man? They just prayed for me. You know, God is good. But he held up another x-ray next to the one that they had showed me before. One was white with plaque. One was just as clear as a bell. He said, you have the heart of an 18-year-old man. I said, what? What do you mean? I said, that's not my X-ray. He said, look at the vein, Alan. Look at the vessels. They're all exactly alike. He put it right next to each other. One was black, one was clear. He said, those guys, he said, the power of God, they prayed for you. You believe it? I said, you better know I believe it. And I said, once again, I'm here because of the power of prayer. I'm here because of my mom. My mom prayed for me. She still prays for me every day. My dad, he prayed for me. I know he did. Mr. Marine, I know he prayed for me. He had a strong foundation. We put him in a nursing home here 3 weeks ago. Hardest decision I ever made in my life. I have to do this. And help his dad. That's very bad. But I know he's still thinking about it. He knows I'm here tonight. He called me earlier one day when he fixed the phone. I know he called to tell me good luck. And first time in my life, I told my mom that I was going to get up and give my testimony. And she said, won't you give it to me? Won't you tell me? Because you wrote it, Mom. You already know what it is. That's all I've got to say. Since then, been trying to walk the path. Real quick, I'll tell you this. Sit down. I'm joking. The other day I had to go to Walmart. Fancy Walmart. I didn't want to go. Gosh, I didn't want to go. And I went anyways. I was in the store and I happened to see Josh. Hello, Josh. How you doing? He looked at me and said, Alan, that's you? That's you. That's you. We talked one thing led to another. For different reasons, this that leads to another. I got laid off a few weeks ago. And I told Josh, he said, what you doing? I said, man, I'm just hanging there looking for a job. I'm not going to go without a job. I'm finding a job. He looked at me and he said, I didn't want to go to Walmart either. Here I am. Yeah. He said, it's funny because I'm missing a team member for my ministry. He said, I didn't want to go. Did you not say that?
Get groceries with a pregnant wife.
With a pregnant wife and a very upset little baby.
She's ready.
And I said, that's funny, we talked. He said, hey, this might be divine intervention, but I think you might like to come be part of this team. And I said, man, ever since I've been with you or seen him, I've known him a long time. Known him a long, long time. Been to our church several times. I said, Josh, I've always wanted to do something like this. And my wife even knows it. When I told her about it, she said, good, it's about time. Because I knew you wanted to do it. Power of prayer is real. Whether you want it to be or not, it works. If you have someone in your life you really care about, pray on them. Pray on them. My cousin prays against people all